This week is the 19th episode from Season 2 Star Trek Deep Space Nine titled Blood Oath, and it's one we've been looking forward to for a bit. When three ancient Klingon warriors arrive on Deep Space Nine to seek vengeance for an old betrayal, Jadzia Dax must choose between her duty to Starfleet and Curzon Dax's prior blood oath to fight alongside them. As always, our full ops crew is here to watch this episode, and if you ever wonder what we talk about before we start watching the show, go watch our new video called The Latinum Lounge, which is a lot of nerdy Trek talk. Otherwise, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment at the end of the video.
My God, they're going into the wormhole at full impulse.
This week, we actually have an episode on Deep Space Nine that directly ties to the original series.
Let's go.
Yes.
That was like called a segue.
You're gonna understand our orders in about 5 seconds.
Right.
Yeah.
This episode is called Blood Oath.
Oh, I'm so excited. I need this to be a 10. I need this to be from
It's not going to be a 10. I'm sorry.
Okay. I need it to be from 8.
What have we been saying, Hitman? What have we been saying? Temper expectations.
Temper expectations.
As long as it is in the field of like an 8 to 10, like I'm good. I'll even do
this like
for you. It might be that high right now.
Yeah.
But let's perception. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Brad and I are gonna enjoy ourselves, but we are we are measuring things that you don't understand yet.
Yeah, you guys know the future. We're just trying to keep up with everything.
He only paid for 1 hour. He's been in there for 3. He threatened to kill me.
We're the Empire.
Oh, just want to point out, you can hear him fighting, right?
Yes.
Yes.
What about when the other Hollow Suites?
Oh.
Well, maybe it's extra loud. Maybe it's extra loud. It is a battle after all.
It is a battle.
Love is also a battlefield.
Yeah, love is a battlefield.
All right, so we're already having fun. Klingons.
Who's in there?
Well,
we're gonna find out.
Hold
it's
your
a
breath.
Klingon.
Hold your breath.
Yeah.
Is it Worf?
Klingon.
Why would Worf show up on Deep Space Nine? That's not.
Yeah.
We didn't even see the shuttle yet. His ship.
We have not seen. Correct. We have not seen Worf's shuttle yet.
All right, let's pause it just a second.
Yeah.
Are we feeling anything?
Feeling
Who
the
was
fun.
that?
Who was that?
Who was that?
Is it Core?
Yes.
It's Core.
Is that
That's
Core?
Yes. That's John Calicos.
You got your connective tissue there.
This is why we told you to watch Errand of Mercy.
Yep.
And he's in full Klingon makeup.
Yeah.
That's the actual actor.
Yes, this is Core. This is honoring
John Calicos.
This is honoring Errand of Mercy.
But what happened to his Mongolian beard?
As I explained, there was the augment virus, which affected some Klingons. It was eventually cured, and it overrode their DNA. And then after they cured it, they were able to restore them to their natural Klingon look.
And that's the natural Klingon look.
Yes, that is the way. And in fact, when they did Star Trek: The Motion Picture, it was stated that Klingons were always meant to look that way. That was the first time you saw Klingons with the head ridges.
Yep.
It's just they couldn't afford the prosthetics or makeup, but they intended them to look different, look alien.
How did you get in here? I am Koloth.
Koloth is a character in an episode which you may have heard of called The Trouble with Tribbles.
Are those the Furby things?
Yep,
Yes.
those are the Furby things. Also, every one of these Klingons encountered Kirk.
Does Kirk like Tribbles then?
He doesn't like Klingons.
Klingons don't like Tribbles. We know Klingons don't like Tribbles.
The great Tribble cleansing.
It's not like Kirk. It's not that Kirk didn't like It's not that he didn't like Klingons. He just didn't like to be pushed, which Core said.
No, you Klingon bastards! You killed
No.
my son.
Christopher Lloyd killed Kirk's son.
Yeah, Doc Brown killed David.
Wait, was
He
it
hasn't
actually? No, it
gotten
wasn't
the-
actually Doc Brown. It was
I know.
one of his lieutenants.
You're right.
It wasn't John Larroquette. John Larroquette was
Yeah.
on the Bird of Prey at the time.
Yeah.
Oh, I live here. You disgrace yourself and our purpose. Keep him.
He's not surprised.
They still kind of are a little different than the Klingons in Next Gen, but they can stay.
Oh, come on, Odo. You're enjoying it. What else would
So-
keep this station lively if it weren't for some crazy Klingons running about now?
Oh yeah, Klingons running about. That's going to be a great idea.
Yeah, pack of wild Klingons. Nothing bad can happen.
Yeah. Strange bedfellows it would not make.
No. He's called the Dahar Master, which is like a title given to like some of the greatest Klingon warriors. It's like an ultimate. I don't know. It's
Like a
I don't know,
grandmaster of sorts.
He's like the
Grandmaster.
Chuck Norris of Klingons.
yeah.
No, Worf's the Chuck Norris of Klingons.
Korn, Dahar Master.
Did you get his friend's name? Was it Kang?
Koloth.
Oh, a mystery afoot.
We're just diving right in here.
Is she
Yeah.
using Dax on what
Use your words.
I can't use my words. The guy before her.
Curzon?
Curzon,
Curzon?
thank you. Is she using Curzon's memory? How does she know? She's too young to know him. Core. How
Well-
does she know Core?
Maybe they're going to talk about it next.
No. It can't be genetic memory because they don't have genetic memory. How does she know?
They do have memories.
But not
You're
genetic
confusing.
memory.
No, genetic memory takes over. It's like a hard drive.
We've been over this.
The
I don't
Trill
remember.
symbiote is like a hard drive. She can access memories.
Does
It
she
just
tap
doesn't
into
govern
it?
her. Yes,
That makes
they
sense.
remember things. They remember them. It's like the Doctor. The Doctor remembers his past lives.
He's never watched Doctor Who.
Oh,
Curzon. Oh, my dear friend, Curzon. I lift my goptu to Curzon.
What's a Goptu?
it's like a cup.
Oh, okay. That's not what
Probably
it sounded
Klingon.
like.
No, it's probably a cup.
Big hug.
Oh, Curzon, my beloved old friend.
Come on, Core. Let's go find Koloth.
Koloth's here.
Damn drunken Klingon.
So drunk, he didn't even remember.
That's not Klingon food.
You are just so stuck in strictures. It's ridiculous.
And what?
They can eat. You're so stuck in strictures. What is Worf's favorite drink?
Prune juice.
Oh, that was one
What?
one
No,
episode.
Oh
No.
no.
that's
Uh-oh,
a consistent
uh-oh.
thing. He would choose prune juice over blood wine every time.
Lies,
And also-
deceit. It's like a marriage.
Do you not recognize our old friend, Dax? This is a mistake. Kang must not have known. But what a beautiful mistake.
Okay, so Cisco's like, yeah, you're my old buddy. I see the old man in you. He's like, hey, I don't care.
Yeah. He's like, I didn't see a fine piece of ass in front of me. I don't care.
that she's a guy, or that's weird to say.
What?
No.
A guy, girl, guy.
He's
guy,
not-
girl.
Jadzia Dax is
Real.
not a guy.
The spots go all the way down to glory.
She is a woman.
All the way down.
Just has memories of 6 or 7 lifetimes before
Yeah.
her.
And I guess a couple of them had a penis, but she doesn't.
I have found the albino.
An albino?
I don't know why I thought an albino, a white
The
Klingon?
albino.
A white Klingon.
No.
Well, that's a matter of contention.
Let's see, you'll understand. Let's.
I never sat with you before today.
I'm Dax, godfather of your son.
No
Godmother.
one's godfather.
Godmother.
When Dax was Curzon Dax, Godfather.
Was a location of the albino sanctuary. He only has 40 men in his compound. Evidently,
Only.
he's become.
Hey, listen, these are the baddest of the badasses right here. 40's nothing.
Yeah. Kor is a Dahar master. I don't think the others have been said to Dahar masters, but these are legendary Klingons.
These men survived Kirk.
What do you? I don't know what that means. What do you mean that he survived Kirk?
They encountered James T. Kirk and lived.
He beat them all.
Yeah, but they lived.
Yes.
They survived.
Live to tell the tale.
We will reach the albino, and when we do, I will cut his heart out and eat it.
Yes.
That is so
Yes!
Klingon. That is so Klingon, and I love it.
Would you eat from the heart of the albino, Jadzia Dax?
Well, is this cannibalism? What are we talking about?
Wait, no. Cannibalism is only cannibalism if you eat your same species.
I thought the albino was a Klingon.
It's
she-
your enemy.
But she's also like not Klingon, so it wouldn't be cannibalism.
No, he's saying if the albino is a Klingon, is a cannibalism. It's ritualistic killing. This is the Klingon way.
Klingon.
So
the albino Klingon.
you-
is an
you-
actual
you-
Klingon.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Klingons do some horrific things to other Klingons.
I haven't seen that.
The Klingon Civil War. There's a lot of bad
What?
stuff that happens there. Klingons are
Did they
brutal
eat
as
it?
hell.
Did
You're
they
focused-
did they eat each other? What do you
They
mean
would eat
horrific?
the heart of their enemy.
That's awful.
That happened. That also happened in like war on this continent,
Which continent and which quadrant?
North America.
God damn it.
Oh, I thought you meant like in
No.
Star Trek.
No, I'm talking in real life. Sometimes, like warriors would eat the hearts of their enemies.
That's terrible.
War
me
is a
some
terrible thing.
Sauce. Eat some yamak sauce for goodness sake.
So now Jadzia is posed with a question, because what Kang is asking is, are you really willing to fulfill Curzon's oath?
I'm sure it goes against Starfleet regulations to eat a heart.
Oh, probably, yeah.
The old Klingon ways are passing. Our warriors are opening restaurants and serving wrath to the grandchildren of men I slaughtered in battle.
What's going on with the Klingon Empire then? What's the this is?
When they've given up some of their true warrior ways.
Oh, Worf's
favor
gonna be
of
pissed
peace.
when he shows up. That shuttle's gonna be coming in hot.
How many people did you kill?
That was Curzon's godson. He took a blood oath. When you take someone's life, you lose a part of your own as well.
We're going to pause because I want to talk about this whole scene.
Yeah.
Several things.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this. I'm waiting for the moment to bring this up because we saw it at the end of the last segment when Jadzia had a look on her face. That was the moment we realized she's never killed before.
Yes.
Right.
She has never
exactly.
killed before. She has the memories of maybe others in her past lives of it, but Jadzia has never taken the life with her own hands.
Yes.
And that's a different thing than having the memory of somebody else doing it. And this is why she's talking with Kira, because she's grappling with that.
Yes. Also, the point is she's talking with Kira. So this goes to show you the level of trust and friendship that is already existing between these two women, where she says, and she doesn't say, I may have to kill someone. It's like, I want to talk to you. This is one of the, like we've talked about
how to kill
like
somebody.
the character.
Yeah.
It's not about how to kill. It's just like, I may have to. How do you deal? That's what she said. How do you deal with it?
Yeah. How do you come to grips with it?
And she's confiding in someone who she has learned to trust.
I mean, how to come to grips? You grip the disruptor rifle and you pull the trigger.
Yeah, that's not
the kind of killing we're talking about here.
That's not the kind of killing.
We're talking about Klingon killing in your face.
This
with
is
a
Klingon
tablet.
ritual warrior battle.
Yeah, we're talking hand-to-hand melee combat here.
Yeah.
I don't like to get my hands dirty.
Well, what I think is also kind of interesting is how we went from the episode of Playing God, where she seemed to make a very clear separation between herself and Dax, and now she's feeling much different about it, feeling a lot more connected with the memories than she was talking about then. It's kind of interesting.
That is a
how
really
it's
good
kind of
point.
flipped. Yeah, and
That is
I don't know if that's like a strong emotional reaction or what for what Dax felt for his 3 Klingon friends here. And just like she says, she's remembering she's seeing these things again all over playing out.
It's like she's having a hard
So
time
it's kinda-
separating.
Yeah.
right now, yeah. Even though she made it seem so clinical before almost.
And Adam and I have always, we say it's like they have access to the memories, but it doesn't overwhelm them. Like when the Goa'uld or the Tok'ra take over.
Right.
But I think the thing to take away is there are certain things that happen in a Trill symbiote's life which are so impactful that they do carry over. That the next host does feel it of a certain point in significance.
And that was brought up with the episode with the guy that was stealing the symbiote.
John Glover.
Yeah, John Glover.
Yeah,
that was also kind of brought up because she talked about then that's like a trauma onto the symbiote that'll carry over to the next host and stuff like that too. So
and the fact that Kang's child was named Dax.
Yeah, so you can understand why there's a strong emotional reaction to something like that.
So are they in control? I mean, can these emotions from past, Trills or whatever, can they just
overwhelm?
Yeah. Or do they have to tap into those? Because it seems like something is overwhelming her. Like this whole thing. Like a research. Yeah.
I would not say it's overwhelming her. I would say that the memory is so strong that the emotions attached to the prior life are so strong. It's not taking her over, but it's difficult for her to ignore. And also recognizing the significance to the Dax legacy. Because remember, the whole purpose of the Trill symbiote is to carry on a legacy from host to host.
So that's why so is that why she's like, when Kang's like, you don't have to fulfill the blood oath, but she feels that she does because she doesn't want to disgrace the Trill legacy.
Right. She doesn't want to dishonor Curzon.
Yeah.
Okay. Because Curzon, I'm assuming, would have fulfilled it.
Oh, Curzon would have without wasting a breath.
Okay.
Yeah. Even if he couldn't, even if he had to be in a freaking Captain Pike wheelchair, he would still be there.
Yeah.
Kang and Koloth don't want me to come with you.
Oh, of course you should come. Splendor of fighting and killing, a bloodbath, and the cause of vengeance. Who wouldn't want to come?
Okay, there's some of that. I've been like, he's just not quite feeling the same oaths that he had before. But all right, here we go.
It'll be glorious.
For the Empire. Insert stunt double.
Yep.
I am practicing here. Leave while you can.
The interaction, just like the old Klingons, like, shut up, I want to try to be a warrior still.
Can I just make a note here real quick? I've been thinking, what are we, halfway through the episode right now?
I don't even freaking know. Yeah, we're halfway through the episode.
Have we seen Cisco once?
No, we haven't seen Cisco at all.
Cisco once.
You know what? I haven't been feeling that like it's been necessary, so I've been good.
I had to remark on it though. I had to remark on it.
No, you're right.
I know, it's
right,
fine.
though. You're right.
All right.
A warrior's configuration. Now, what are you going to do with it?
I'm going to fight you.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Is this girl boss time?
No, this is not girl boss. She's got Curzon's training in her head.
Oh, but wait, Adam, I thought every time we see a woman that shows up who acts like powerful and everything, don't we just call her a girl boss?
No, this is earned. We've had Jadzia Dax for a season and a half now, and she's shown her love for Klingon culture in the past, and she's shown to be capable.
I don't understand the word earned. Could she just go steal someone's Klingon armor and take off in his bird of prey?
No. Now, if she stopped and screamed at him right now to make him cower in fear, like a certain game right now, then yeah, maybe. But no, she's like, hey, let's just go.
Other thing is, Koloth did not say you should smile more.
Ah.
Is that a stunt double or is he actually doing it?
Oh, dude is like
Stunt double.
75, 80 years old. This is a stunt double.
Oh.
Stunt double and proper lighting to hide
that-
the
that-
fact
that-
that it's not
That's
him.
not even Terry Farrell right there either.
If she were a true girl boss, she would have won the fight.
Yeah, yeah.
I've always thought this. The Klingon weapons always look. These things look so goddamn awkward.
Yeah.
A batleth is a strange thing, but
It really is.
It does.
Like I
She
just
should-
had to make that be known. I just had to say it. This is
You're not
It doesn't make
odd
any
She
looking
needs to
weapon.
pull a Ra's al Ghul move here and like tap the ground so you can fall through the holodeck or the holosuite.
Your presence against the albino will do honor to our cause. You will not be part of the quest.
We got a holdout here.
So how's the hierarchy go with all three of them? Is
Hold-
Kang the
hold on.
leader?
Continue talking amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Klingon leadership on this gang.
well, I guess it leaves off who had the highest rank when they were all serving. I mean, Core has a certain level as a Dahar Master, but it's not a military rank. But also, who's also the smartest? Who's the mentally strongest? Who's the strictest? And Kang is clearly the brains of the operation, so they can't do anything without him. And I would wager his son was probably the first one that died. So that on the hierarchy of vengeance, he probably has first dibs. So it's a level of, and also, you know, they probably all kicked each other's asses over and over again. So a certain level of who's kicked each other's ass the most. I mean, whoever won the last fight probably rules the yard, because that's how it is. Think about it, Klingons. If you win the fight, you're in charge,
Right.
because on a Klingon cruiser, you can challenge somebody for command if you feel like they're incompetent. I mean, we saw that in TNG the time Riker did the exchange program. He challenged for leadership when he needed to, and you're going to see it again on Klingon things. So it really is might in the Klingon command structure. Might makes right, and my guess is at some point Kang's might was greater than everybody else's in this. But there's probably other factors in it. I would assume he was probably in command of the overall battle group that hunted down the albino in the first place. That's my guess. So they defer to him, and he has final say. Because obviously,
Kang does.
Yeah, Kang does.
Does he
Obviously,
hold? So what was his actual rank then? I guess.
I don't know. Maybe
Okay.
Brad knows. I mean, clearly, Koloth is not that kind of leader. We've seen what Core does, but Core was more of a planet side man. He was okay commanding on the ground of that, but Kang is different in this sense. So that's my analysis of it.
I understand Klingons.
Come and fight with us. Come and be damned.
Hey!
Yes.
Oh,
Hey!
Welcome to the party.
Who's this
a little
guy?
late, but
Don't make me disobey a direct order.
Let's say you even survive this insanity. You expect to come back here and resume your duties as though nothing's happened?
And thank you for that brief appearance by Avery Brooks.
woo! All right.
Yeah, because we're not going to see him again this episode.
Well, actually, I think we will for maybe 5 seconds.
We will overwhelm them to glorious victory.
For the Empire.
Glorious.
I'm sorry, I can't help but think of the meme.
I know.
The albino knew I was there. He swore to send 40 of his strongest, most skilled men against us in honorable battle.
Do you
Well.
get what's happening?
Not
Not
yet.
quite.
Okay. Adam knows probably now.
We're gonna at least die an honorable death trying to reach him. Death for Klingon Dahar Master.
That confirms he's also a Dahar Master.
Yes, it also does. But it also confirms that the albino knows they're coming.
Right.
This is literally a suicide mission. They have no expectation of winning. They're just going there to die.
Well, he has no expectation. The other two
Right.
think they're
Yeah.
glory,
yeah,
Gloria
well,
wins.
yeah.
Glorious. Yeah.
They glory wigs, but he also recognizes that they're all old men. They can't fight like they used to, but we can go out a warrior's death, which is exactly why he's like, I will not bring this young woman with me.
Mhm.
If it was Curzon, maybe. this is what Dax has finally sorted out. That this is a suicide mission.
I think an honorable victory is better than an honorable defeat.
Perhaps it is a good day to live.
This seems very un-Klingon.
Wait, no, what? Trying to create a situation where it's Batleth against Blade?
No. What I'm
completely
saying,
Klingon.
no. What I say is, what he says, a good day to live, because the saying is, it's a good day to die.
Right.
Worf always says, good day to die.
Yeah, but that's only when there's like no other where you think you are going to die. Now it's like, okay, wait a minute. Living and singing songs of glory of battle are even better.
Hitman, I think the difference is when you say it's a good day to die, that's when you're going in fighting to win. They fight when Klingons say it's a good day to die. It's a good day to die if we go into fight to win and die, go out on your shield or come back on it.
Right. Yeah.
It's like that. So when they say it's a good day to die, it's a good day to die in battle if you're being honorable. What Kang agreed to do is not honorable. He made a deal with the man who's responsible for the death of his, Koloth, and Kor's sons. Like, we don't have a chance. We're just going to give up and just going to go out with it. Literally saying we're going to go out with faux honor. It's like, they're going to kill us. That's not the Klingon way. Which
he needs to fall on his sword.
Yeah, he just wants to. He's jumping on a sword. Which Dax just did is she reminded him, "You're a Klingon. You go out as a Klingon. You go out and fight. You fight every way you can. We're gonna fight them on, hand to hand if we have to. Hell yeah, we're gonna fight them hand to hand. We're gonna beat them. So it's a good day to die if you fight with honor and fight to win. Because if you fight with that mentality, you are dying with honor. What he was going to do, honestly, was not a dishonorable death, but he wasn't going to tell his friends.
Well, I mean, it was dishonor for him, but it still would have been honorable for them because
they didn't know
fighting in the
they didn't know. They thought they'd be like fighting some massive battle, when in fact he just like we're all. And it's also acknowledging like, look, we're all old, we can't fight anymore, so we're just going to go in and die, and I'm going to let my friends die, thinking they did something honorable, and basically saying I'll accept the dishonor, which is. He's a Klingon who gave up, but Dax is turning him around. He's remembering who he is.
Where are you going? I'm going to find out if he's inside. And how do you intend to do that? I'll ask somebody.
I'm gonna go beat a head in.
I can appreciate his enthusiasm.
Could you tell me where the tennis courts are? I seem to be lost.
What the?
That was unnecessary. That little cringe.
That was a little stupid. Also, you know what? I just realized that Jadzia is not wearing proper female Klingon armor.
Yeah, there should be a boob window.
Yeah.
Damn it! We've been cheated a boob window.
Okay. All right. So
here's our albino.
This is the albino. I don't know. I will let you know because I looked into it. I don't know if he's Klingon or not.
I remember when I first saw this episode, and I remember being confused. I didn't know what I was looking at.
He definitely has head ridges.
Are we gonna get a better shot of him than this?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna get.
Yeah,
a shot.
we will.
Okay,
we will.
okay.
But
the nose.
I mean, he clearly has lighter skin than most Klingons we see. But this guy is clearly meant to be albino with the white hair. I mean, I seem to remember thinking, like, is this dude a Klingon or not? I don't know. And everything I look into says yes and no. It's weird. He does not behave honorably like a Klingon.
No.
I don't want that Klingon filth to get in this.
All right. He says Klingon filth.
He's not Klingon. Then.
He's not Klingon. He's not Klingon. He's not Klingon. Okay.
Look upon your executioners!
I will not die before you do, you thunderous bulk.
I love it.
Your courage will never.
And Koloth dies.
He's on his way to Stovacor. He died a warrior's death.
You'll die far quicker than your son did, Kang.
Ooh.
Oh. Dude, that's a villain's taunt right there.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah. Oh.
Right in the Kaneki.
And who are you, girl?
You knew me as Curzon Dax.
Run me through the belly and cut out my heart. Isn't that what your blood oath promised?
He's like, he's just being like a good. He's just like a good archetypical bad guy right now.
I'm loving it. I miss villains like that.
Thank you for saving the death blow for me. It is a good day to die.
That's what happens when you don't bring a healer, damn it.
Yeah, see, for some reason, I always forget that there's scene of that because I always have a memory of Dax and Core limping out of the building. I don't know why I have a memory. It's not even a scene there. I have a memory of that.
No.
Yeah.
That's a Mandela effect.
Yeah, exactly. I must have just manufactured that at some point.
You didn't need that last scene. Just him singing was, I think, was probably just as fitting.
I disagree with what you said, Fractured, because it was addressed. It was addressed when we had the scene with Kira and Dax, and then we had Cisco show up the first time, and it's like Kira's like, "You don't know what it's like to take a life," and Ben's like, "You really better think about this for what you're doing as a Starfleet officer." So the looks at the end is them just sort of acknowledging, "We understand what you did, and we're just going to leave it at that."
No, I do understand that. I don't know. Just me, I just felt like I don't know. Maybe just it was kind of already assumed, but like I just thought that's the way that somber moment among the Klingons and everything was. It's kind of like that was that would have been for me at least would have been a fitting way to kind of.
Oh, you could have ended it either way.
Episode. Yeah,
well, but the only thing is the story's not ending with the Klingons. The story ends with Dax. Because yes, it's a Klingon story, but it's really about Dax,
right?
But Jadzia Dax, and like we talked about with the prior episode, playing God, where she's like, "Yeah, I'm not Curzon Dax," and yet now she is Curzon Dax. It's a little dichotomy. I think what it shows is like there's certain, like we said before, there's certain things in the history and memories of the symbiote that become so significant that it can't be ignored. Not that it overwhelms, but it's like I feel compelled to do this to honor the memory. That's how I said it before. But and look, we're clearly going off how we normally do things because we normally go, what's your thought? What's your thought? But so Hitman, what are you thinking right now?
I am upset with every single one of you on this panel because I was waiting for Worf to show up in his shuttle and he didn't.
Nobody ever gave the impression.
Where did you get the idea that Worf was going to show up in his shuttle?
Blood Oath, glorious battle, Empire, Klingon.
We got that with the
right now. Worf is over at the time of this episode. Worf is over on the Enterprise D making sexy fun time with Deanna Troi.
Or attempting to.
You're right. I did forget that.
He's at the tactical station right now.
He's making baby Alexanders.
More Alexanders. We do not need more Alexanders. Besides the fact that Worf did not appear, even though we have said at some point Worf will make an appearance in Deep Space Nine. I promise you that. Adam, will you agree with me that Worf will make an appearance in Deep Space Nine?
We will see him.
He will appear.
For the Empire.
But just talking about the show itself, like Adam and I were talking about the turning point for Deep Space Nine. But this represents a change in how things are going forward. We said the Slog, and now we got this. And we both said we're trying not to oversell it. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of good in this episode. But what did you guys think? I mean, after we've seen before.
Definitely a step in the right direction. We got callbacks to some good things for sure. Like we already talked and referenced it throughout watching this episode, like you said, with playing God and then the John Glover episode and stuff like that. So we've been seeing that, and then just I mean, like you said, this more of a not a direct callback to the original series episode, but having those Klingons make these appearances is a great little nod to the original series in that way. So that was that is a particularly nice touch. And just always paying kudos to the passes, respect. Thank you, much better. To the pass and everything in those ways is great. A little disappointed that some of the Klingons did meet their end, but it was a warrior's death. It was a good death. So, otherwise, like I said, I kind of said a lot of what I wanted to say throughout the episode.
So, Hitman. What are your thoughts besides just being a little disappointed Worf didn't appear?
Well, here's the thing, okay? My disappointment is good episode, right? I'm not saying it's bad. I agree with Fracture. It's a step in the right direction. But when kind of the build-up of this episode, right, where we're talking about this blood oath, it's going to be glorious, Klingon. Like we had this conversation earlier in the show. My whole understanding, and that's why, I went back and I watched the Errand of Mercy. My whole knowledge of Klingon and all my exposure, like I said earlier, comes from like Sins of the Father, right? Or basically the next generation. So that's going into this episode. That's what I expected, and obviously didn't really get it, which is fine. But when I think Klingon, I'm thinking about we're going in, we're gonna have a great death. We're gonna eat a bunch of gah and drink a bunch of freaking not synthahol, whatever the stuff blood wine. Blood wine, and I don't know. I just there's a very, and I understand talking through everything, right? The Klingon Civil War and the Kittimer Accords and all this and that. I just have this presupposition and generalization of what what I thought it was going to be, and I wanted that like Klingons within next gen. That's what I mean. The battle armor, the rifle, like all this, the glory, and that's kind of what I expected. And there's a lot of and I get they're old, and I understand that there's more humorous type mentality here, reminiscent of a bygone era. But I don't know. I kind of, it's hard to explain.
You know what? I really think you, and I don't mean this to be insulting, you are very parochial when it comes to your vision of Klingons.
Probably.
And I think you may be maybe interpreting things wrongly from next gen. Because these Klingons are old Klingons, and they're fighting like old Klingons, but they're the more warrior Klingons than you had
in next gen.
Interesting,
yeah. Well,
and they're not regular military anymore. These are. I'm making the joke for the Empire. They're not doing anything for the Empire. They'll sing songs for glory, but that's for the history and for the memory. This is all personal.
These are the guys that are at the VA.
Yeah, they served their time. They fought in the war against the Federation. They all fought Kirk. Mm-hmm. So I mean, they did it. These are
they fought Romulans.
Yeah, this is a different era, and.
That's fair.
And we get plenty of good Klingon stuff in TNG. You get at least 2 or 3 good Klingon episodes a season after starting in season. Well, you get that first one in season 1, which is a little weird with the screaming and the yelling, looking in the eyes.
This is
with the 2 that they pick up.
Code of Honor. When they pick up the guys,
and the guys who just all they want is a good death. And the whole yelling. But I mean, you get some good stuff, and they build it up as the years go along, ending essentially with Kahless in season 7. That's like the last major Klingon episode you get in TNG is Kahless. That's where we leave off at literally at this moment, because we, as I mentioned earlier, we have to remember we're talking about season 7 and season 2. They're running parallel to each other, and occasionally swerving and intersecting for a couple of crossovers here and there. But at this point, the Klingons are established. I mean, we have much more lore than we ever had before. We know that at the moment the Empire is stable. We talked about it already.
And at peace.
There's no great enemy to fight, which is something that is seething at the heart of the Empire. There's no great enemy.
Because the Klingon warrior way is to conquer, to fight. And they gave up the warrior way. So I think when Hitman, you see in Next Gen, I'd say you're really not seeing the way of a warrior.
No, that's
And Adam
fair.
knows exactly what I said.
Yeah.
We will learn a lot more about Klingon history. And this is not a spoiler because I've already we acknowledge that Worf appears in Deep Space Nine. He makes an appearance.
We're going to get Worf. We're going to get a one-eyed giant. We're going to get for the Empire. We're going to get a
bunch of
lot
Alexanders.
Maybe we'll get an Alexander.
Maybe.
I think the thing is, Klingons are a warrior race. We all acknowledge that. But I think what we were getting at in this episode, and I think you got it from these 3 old Klingons, is like, I mean, this is like, the greatest generation. The greatest generation stormed the beaches at Normandy. And then they look at like who's ever left looks at like us. And like, you guys don't know how to fight a battle. Yeah, you're saying you're out there fighting a battle, but you're not doing it because we already paved the way for you. So all these old Klingon warriors fought the way. And then you had peace. Klingons gave up a lot of their nature to get peace. And some of them don't like that. I think these old warriors didn't like it. I think that was my impression from them, which is, they wanted to go out one final battle of glory, and they thought they were going to go do it. And then it turned out, Kang hung him out to dry and like, no, we're not doing it. We're actually going to go fight for glory because we're freaking real Klingons. That's my take.
And mind you, Core lived.
Core does live.
Core lived.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder if we'll see him again. I hope so.
Did it just seem a little off? Was it just to me like that they had basically then that? I'm not thinking of the word, but that little bit of conflict of like they then found out what he did, and they were just down there.
They kind of they did it off camera, and
they really kind of breezed over that. Like I get it, we were getting towards the end of the episode, but still, like with a big blow up like that, or at least I would think there would have been a big blow up with being like
we've thrown off camera.
Well, I'll tell you, my personal reason I think they did not do it is because the focus of the episode is still Jadzia Dax.
True.
Okay.
Remember, you're not going to see this entire episode to 3 Klingons who honestly just old Trekkers know.
Fair enough.
And at the time, I didn't know. I was young and I didn't know.
Like I of course, I instantly knew. I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Well, I hadn't watched a lot of TOS yet at that time.
If everyone's ready, let's just go to the tables.
Care to place a friendly wager? If it's your reputation you're thinking about, no one need ever know.
And per our tradition, I say, Hitman, how much you got? And then Hitman goes, Fracture go first. So Fracture go first.
I was gonna go with an 8. But I'm gonna actually go. It's a strong 7 for me.
Okay. Hey man, what do you have?
Oh, man, I wanted I was gonna go 8. I'd say strong 7.
Okay, hold on. All right, so you're going to 7.
Yeah, I mean, I think because I gave Duet a 10, and it's got to be a strong 7.
Okay, Adam, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10 for a very simple reason. One, like we said, we had a lot of laughs. It's a lot of fun. I love Klingons. I love them so much. They're always a good time. These guys gave us every facet of a Klingon we could want.
Mm-hmm.
Stern, jovial, serious, very taciturn. Okay, we got it all. Every little bit of it. We got some good fight scenes. We got Klingons in melee combat, but it drops down to a 7. Even though, like Brad said, we talked this up, but we talked it because we are on the path to glory now, and I use that term as intended. We're on the path to glory because you notice it's just an A plot, no B plot, just Jadzia and her story, and
we are focused.
So no other real crew member from the station got involved. Got a little bit of Odo and Quark funny in the beginning, but they don't have a
little bit of Kira.
Got a cameo of Benjamin Sisko. I guess Julian and Miles were hanging out playing tennis the whole damn time.
Racquetball.
Racquetball. Sorry, racquetball. I was going to say something else, but we're not there yet.
No.
So I guess they were just effing off. And this episode works, but we pointed out there's still a few pacing problems here and there. Like, I think they took way too long for the acceptance of Jadzia. We could have gotten that done halfway through and then had half the entire episode of the mission of the of everything. They took too long to get there, I think. And that's just, I feel as though they're feeling this stuff out, because we're going to get to later episodes where the pacing is so spot on. They hit all these story points and you realize, wow, in 42 minutes, I got so much. It's still dragged just a little bit here and there. At the same time, though, as Brad mentioned while we were watching it, look at the character interaction between Kira and Dax. That is some good stuff right there. That's the evolution of a season and a half of two characters that have gotten to know each other over the year plus they've been serving together. We got, even though it was a cameo, it's some good Cisco stuff, hearkening back to how he understands it, doesn't understand what's like to be a symbiote, and then saying, I never understood your obsession with Klingon rights, this and that. It's good stuff, but at the same time, it's still not Benjamin Sisko. It's still not the Ben Sisko I know.
We're not there yet.
So there's a little problems. They still haven't figured out Cisco. And the fact that that's all we get of Cisco, it shows they still haven't figured out Cisco yet. But they're gonna real soon. We got a couple episodes coming up where they're gonna figure out Cisco real fast. Suddenly. Yeah. So 7 out of 10.
And I'm going to join 7 as well. I was close to an 8 on this one. This is just a fun episode.
It was.
But yeah, in the end, it's going to be a 7. Just honestly, it's kind of some of the hokiness of it. But otherwise, really good. You can see the turn is happening. You can see focusing on different stories, and I think this is where we really start to see make Deep Space Nine a little bit unique in the Star Trek universe. So that's 4 7s all around.
I was expecting it to be a little different than that, but yeah.
I mean, I was close to an 8, but in the end, I'm like, nah, not quite.
I was as it went on, I realized, looking at it with the objective critical eye, there are problems with the episode. And
yeah,
I thought you guys.
I was going to say 8, but some faults to it.
Yeah.
So.
Just the way that some of our ratings have been going recently, I thought maybe you guys would have been more in like the 6 range or something like that with the episode.
No, when I have fun with an episode, I'm going to give it points for that.
Klingons.
So.
Well, I'm learning. All right.
So 4 7. So that's a jackpot on the slot machines, whatever they are in Quark's Bar
and Ferengi.
Next week, I think we're safe to say we are really going to start to have a Benjamin Sisko episode.
Woo!
And a very significant episode is Zamaki Part 1.
I want to make a joke, but I can't make it till we watch the episode.
Okay.
Damn.
Because it would give it away.
Mm-hmm.
It would give away a plot point, but I'm gonna bemoan somebody's actions, and I'm gonna make a joke in reference to something else. So
the Maquis is very significant, and I think you're going to actually start to see a lot more Ben Sisko. I think this is probably one of the first episodes, because I'm not counting Second Sight, for the love of God. Otherwise, as always, go watch the episode yourself. Thank you. Tell us if you agree with our take on it. Questions, comments, witticisms down below. Click all those good buttons, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.